जय माता दी। स्वागत है दोस्तों द कल्ट ऑफ रेसलिंग में। सबसे पहले आपको ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि आज इंडिया पाकिस्तान का मैच है और जब मैं ये वीडियो बना रहा हूँ करीबन आप समझ लीजिए इंडिया ने ऑल आउट कर दिया है, सामने वाली टीम को पूरी तरह से ख़त्म कर दिया है। और ये जब वीडियो आपके पास अपलोड होगी, यानी कि जिस टाइम पे ये समय हमारा भारत जीत चुका होगा वर्ल्ड कप, यानी कि आज का मैच, और इंडिया को एडवांस में जीतने का बहुत बहुत कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन कहना चाहता हूँ और इसी के साथ कहना चाहता हूँ भारत माता की जय। सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड द वीडियो राइट नाउ। सो लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, tomorrow we're talking about SmackDown show. In today we are talking about SmackDown highlight, full result, full highlight. So let's get started. But before that, please subscribe our channel, The Cult of Wrestling, for the latest news about WWE and professional wrestling. So let's get started. So in today's episode of SmackDown, one of the most hype episode of SmackDown, one of the most you know what that means because it's SmackDown. I think the 2 and 3 millions viewership is crossing the ring right now, and I think that is over so much advertisement such as Roman Reings, Tribal Chief showed up, the game Triple H shows up, and I think the rumors is Randy Orton shows up, and most importantly the thing that even you can much more see the bigger announcement. But in today's episode of SmackDown, I just saw only one word: worst SmackDown I have ever seen in my entire life. So I'll tell you why the worst episode is happening. So let's get the review and read the script on that. So it's Friday night. You know what that means. WWE SmackDown will go down tonight, and obviously had got covered with a live play-by-play result and coverage for the October 13, 2023 episode. Will started. WWE SmackDown will start this week 8 p.m. Eastern as always, and match by match but highlight before you subscribe our channel The Cult of Wrestling. So here it is. John Cena first kick off. John Cena enter the ring. John extends a warm welcome to Tulsa and all the viewers tuning in for the season premiere of SmackDown. However, before he can continue, Roman Reigns' entrance music blasts through the arena, and Roman Reigns, accompanied by Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa, make his dramatic entrance and interrupting John. And after that, John positioned himself on the opposite side of the ring from Roman, Paul, and Solo, ready to saggage. Paul looks eyes with Roman and Seth probably hands him for the microphone when Roman extends his hands. And after that, Roman addresses Cena with a mix of tones. Referee to him as John Boy. The same John Boy, I will tell you what that means is. John Boy and Hollywood, he informed that Cena, if he interrupts to kick off the show, he must to do it for proper way. Roman then adjusts the Tulsa crowd to acknowledge his presence. Roman addressed the crowd, insinuating that they are cheering for a coward. He claims that John Cena only returned because Roman took his leave, and that Cena had the audacity to let people call him the greatest of all time. Roman asserts that he owns statue as the true God and declared as they faced similar situation before and dealt with them successfully. He wants Cena to leave or they will force him out. And John Cena acknowledges the high energy in the arena, emphasizing the unpredictability nature of SmackDown. He mentioned that he is not here to challenge Roman, but to pay his respect. Cena praises Roman 1138 days as champion ring as the greatest accomplishment in WWE history. Cena then hints at someone who has earned a shot. And after that, oh my god, this is very insulting. LA Knight makes his entrance and Cena hands him over the microphone and enacting that it's his time to speak. Cena retreats to the corner and Solo Sikoa positions himself closer to Cena. And after that, Knight addressed Roman, asking if he feeling the pressure now. He mocks Roman titles, claiming that he's just a man standing in Knight way. Knight introduced himself to Roman, suggesting that Roman has been inactive for past month and a half. Things have been involved. He heard to the crowd and let Roman knows whose game it is now. Roman Reigns respond, stating that they should are proud of Alan Knight because he has been able to get the crowd to say his name after just a few months. Roman emphasizes his own 1100 days plus day of champion and claims to accomplishment more in the wrestling business that Knight could ever dream of. He cautioned Knight right to think he belongs into the ring. Alan Knight fires back, warning Roman that talking like a surefire way to become a thing to the past. He boasts of being a fastest rising star in SmackDown history. Suddenly, Jimmy Uso delivers a super kick to Knight, but Knight manages to send Jimmy out of the ring. And after that, Knight has some choice words of Roman and Solo, but Paul Heyman advises Roman to leave the ring. Eventually, Solo also disappears, so Roman commands. And after that, Roman instructs Solo to handle Knight. Solo gets to back on the apron and ready for a showdown. But Knight interrupt and Solo action to a challenge accept. I think that don't he will clean the ring and Solo tonight. The broadcast cuts a commercial break at this point. And after that, Kit Wilson and Alton Prince versus Butch and Ridge Holland. As we return to the commercial break, there is a voiceover discussion to devastating injury that the Alton Prince suffered in the previous encounter with Ridge Holland. Remarkably, Alton has made incredible recovery. He is now known as Alton Strong. Alton makes his entrance and crowd interrupt excitement. He stands up from a wheelchair. Significantly, he is back in action and ready to compete. And after that, the action in the ring and interest surface as Butch and Alton win the match. Butch gains early control with a wrist lock and deliver to Storm to elbow Alton elbow. Wrist tags in and the two executive to quick tag to a Kid. Ridge lands a powerful back elbow, but the Kid manages to land on his feet. And after attended belly to belly suplex, Ridge responds to a clothesline to kick Kid back and forearms across the chest. And after that, Bush tags back in to continue to a short kick and connecting with a knee strike. He then kicks Alton to the apron before executing a German suplex on a Kid. Bush sends Kiss to the floor and follow up to a Persado driving into a Kid outside the ring. Meanwhile, Alton gets her to the apron, but Rich delivers a forearm to him. And while Butch continued to pull and Kid and forearm around the announce table, the action becomes intense and the tension rises we had in the commercial break. And after that, as we return to commercial break, Kid starts to turn on the tide and delivery punches to Butch. Butch fights back with a series of chops, but Alton tags in and connects with a forearm. While Kid holds Butch, Alton follow up and punches, kicks, and a European uppercut. He kicks Butch into the head and showcases his aggressive offense. Alton continues with a display of strength and resilience, keeping Butch away off his corner, and Kid joins the action with a running uppercut off his corner. And after that, Butch counters Shelton, and I think the Alton attempt to the Tumblehawks with a boot to the face. And after that, Alton and a Kid demonstrated teamwork, but Rich tags in and unleashes clothesline, both tags and Kid. I think the match is great, but after all, Butch and all, and we have a little more thing. Butch attempt to a powerbomb to the apron, but Kid counter a backdrop, and after that, Alton manages to get off his feet, but the referee stopping him, kicking the Ridge, and Alton seizes to the opportunity to roll up and Ridge and 3 count. Winner is Alton Prince and Kid Wilson. And after the match, Kid playfully had Alton around the stage in the wheelchair. A recap of LWO and street business match from the Fast Tennis shows. And after that, Caleb Braxton interviewed Carlito in the backstage area and asking him about his return. Carlito described his return with a single word: cool. And after that, Bobby Lashley interrupted the interview, praising Carlito to return. He mentioned the last time saw Carlito, he was being beaten off SmackDown. Welcome him to the show. Carlito suggests that his first match back on SmackDown should be against Bobby Lashley. However, Bobby claims that he is not dressed to wrestle. Before anything further happened, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins attack Carlito with a chair. Before Bobby got interviewed and Adam Pearce, an official rushed to stop the show. The show then head into another commercial break. And after that, as we return to the break and the LWO members and checking Carlito after the earlier attack by Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, Bailey approach and inquire about Io's celebration. And after that, Zelina Vega researched Bailey not to worry about it. But just when Adam Pearce interview, he suggests that Bailey and Zelina have a match right now. And after that, in Roman Reings' suit, he has a conversation with Jimmy Uso, question his action. Jimmy explains he's trying to emulate Roman by making his audible in the ring. Roman somewhat amused that Jimmy, if he thinks to quite break and what to do into the role, Jimmy mentioned getting Jay, but Roman dismissed the idea, involving Jay, calling him old news, suggesting that Jay championship run with Cody Rhodes is deserving to the bloodline. Roman firmly instruct Jimmy to stop calling the audible and they share a first by inducting that they are the same page now. Bailey with Dakota Kai and Io Sky versus Zelina Vega in a match quickly picked up the piece. Bailey initially proposed a test of strength, but Zelina Vega responds with the forearms, and Vega then goes to her wrist lock and delivers some kicks to Bailey's arm. Bailey tried to counter with a slam, but Vega sent her into the corner. And after that, Bailey blocks to a arm drag attempt, but Vega spring into a wheelbarrow and maneuver the transitioning into a arm dog. Vega follows up her forearms and heads in a takedown, but Bailey regains control and with a clothesline and elbow drop earning a near fall. And after a break, Bailey attempts to a belly-to-belly suplex, but Vega escapes and kicks her. Zelina Vega executed to drop kick, sending Bailey into the ropes and follow up in a 619. Vega proceeds to kick Bailey and ascend to turnbuckle of a Montero, getting another close to count. Vega signal to the cord rod, but Tio, Dell and Moore get on the apron to distract her. In response, Vega kicks Leo on the apron, but Hayes allows that Bailey to capitalize with a knee strike to Vega's face, followed by her Rose Plant finisher and 3 count, and the winner is Bailey. After the match, both Bailey and Io Sky continue to attack Vega, but Charlotte Flair makes her way to the ring. Ability continues in the heels as the Bailey Bush retreats from the scene. And after that, Triple H, also known as Hunter Hearst Helmsley, makes the ring in the way and joining Adam Pearce, who is already present in the corner. And what Triple H says, Hunter addressed the crowd, acknowledged the significant part of his misses electrical chants from the WWE universe. He reflected on the excitement to the arena, the mentioning that this might be the time of the year, but they had just a successful Fastlane event, but they had to heading forward toward Crown Jewel and Survivor Series. Hunter emphasizes that it will bring there tonight as a season premiere Raw SmackDown. Triple H takes the opportunity to shine, shoot like one unsung hero of WWE. Adam Pearce acknowledged Adam's great career in the ring performer as impressive and the expansion work of WWE official over the last 3 years. Pearce has handled the challenging tasks managing the superstar both Raw and SmackDown, overseeing both shows. Hunter extends the gratitude with Adam an outstanding job he's done. Hunter then reveals that no one should shoulder an responsibility alone as his show moment. Adam Pearce is being promoted to the position of general manager. This announcement leads to unveiling the new general manager of SmackDown, but I think right now Dominic Mysterio interrupted expressing his concern about the recent events such as the Judgment Day getting screwed out of a tag title at Fastlane. Jay and Cody Rhodes defending their titles tonight when the Judgment Day title schedule. He cautioned Hunter's decision. And after that, Hunter pretended that he can't hear Dom due to the loud crowd, suggests that Dom talked to the SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis about his grievances. And Nick Aldis entered the ring and shake Hunter's hand and expressed gratitude for the opportunity to charge a #1 show in sports entertainment. He hints at potentially competition between the brand induct to him or SmackDown roster. And after that, Dominic dismantled and stated so that nobody cares because mentioned Jay and Cody are the problem that he will deal with it. He tried to smack that the newest SmackDown superstar. However, after the shock is happening between Kevin Owens, his way to the ring and he looks around to everyone and a surprising twist. Kicks Dominic and deliver a stunner and seamlessly because Dom is not wearing a suit. Nick and Kevin handshake and other than the ring also exchange their handshake because Kevin Owens traded to SmackDown. Meanwhile, in Roman Reigns' suit becomes extremely unhappy. He realizes that Kevin Owens in the show, along with Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso, with his couch, Roman questions everyone on the show, and passes they call the shots, he instructs Jimmy to run the play, and Jimmy leaves the suit with Solo. The show heads with the commercial break. And after that, as we return to the commercial break, the spotlight of Dragon Lee, who impresses the desire to show the world that he is a special talent of professional wrestling. And after that, Chelsea Green and Paper Nevin also their Nick Aldis expression their concern about the supposed curse to tag titles. Chelsea even suggests the idea of introducing a new title belt back to the curse. Nick mentioned that he has a meeting with Charlotte Flair and asked Chelsea to paper leave before they go. Nick points out that he watched the match as fastly and believed that this is a referee he hadn't been distracted. Chelsea might to have to become the champion. He announced to next week. Charlotte will face Io Del Anmore for the women's championship. Just a Nick finishing speaking, Charlotte Flair turn around and comes to face with Jade Cargill. Hannah attempts to introduce Jade to Charlotte, but Charlotte interjects, stating, and she already know who Jade is. Jade offers a polite greeting with Charlotte, and he walks away. She walks away. The great momentum. The tension between the two talented female wrestlers is probably they can cross a path on SmackDown. And after that, Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes versus Austin Theory and Grayson Waller for the tag team titles. The match is underway. Cody Rhodes and Grayson Waller staring off, and Cody Rhodes begins a kick followed by drop undercut. He followed up a knee with Waller misunderstanding. Cody applies a wrist lock, but Waller counters with a kick, tags in Austin Theory. Theory entered the ring, possibly confidently. Cody quickly up the Theory. A down attempt to apply a finger phone lock, but Theory manages to escape. Waller locks in the Cody, maintains control in the under wrist lock. Cody then tags in a Jey Uso. Cody wrists Waller in the corner, and Jey delivers a kick into the corner. Waller responds with a kick and headbutt, but the Samoan had prevailed over the Australian one, and Waller rolls out the outside. Theory tags in executive breaker on Jey. Jey fight back and punches. Theory sends him on the apron, but Jey tries to hold on. But Theory knocks him off to the apron. At this point, we had a break. As we return to the commercial break, Austin Theory maintained control with a reverse click on the Jey Uso. Jey fights back and punches, but Theory sends him into the mat by his hair. Theory kicks Jey into the corner, proceeds to choke him. Grayson Waller also gets involved and kicking Jey into the head, and Theory continues in his shoulder. Waller attacks in and Jey attempts to punch his way to the corner. Theory rejoins the action and his face followed by a breaker. Waller adds a springboard elbow drop for a near fall. Waller exchanges some crazy words with Cody Rhodes before refocusing on Jey. Jey manages to block a kick and interrupt in a Dragon Rush. Cody and Theory both tag in. Cody takes control with clothesline elbow break followed by running forearms. He floats over and hits a power slam, but Theory delivers a beautiful disaster kick. Cody attempts a crosswords, but Waller have a ring shortcut. However, Cody's encounter is in another beautiful disaster, but Theory recovered an executive official man to neck breaker for 1 year fall. And after that, Jey Uso into a super kick to Waller apron and delivers super kick in the Theory, but Cody has a combined Cody Cutter combination. Jey followed a suicide dive to Waller, leaving Cody to hit the crossroads on Theory for the 3 count, and the result is Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso retain their championship. And after the match, we have a very big moment. Cody and Jey head to the back. They are suddenly interrupted by Roman Reigns entering music. Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa make their way on the stand and face to face with Jey and Cody. And this is very huge because Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes have to face. This is totally direct connection of WrestleMania 40 main event between Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes Part 2. And Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman came out, and Roman confront Cody face to face. However, Nick Aldis appear and tells him he is not having tonight. The situation is difficult, and we had to commercial break. As we return to commercial break, LA Knight and Solo Sikoa locked in a heated battle, and the main event is all set between LA Knight versus Solo Sikoa. The beginner locked up with Solo back Knight into the corner, but Knight responds with a series of punches. Solo sent Knight into the corner, but Knight blocked a punch before delivering a more strike. Solo retains and his elbow back, but Knight manages to land on his feet after a suplex attempt, his net breaker. Solo countered with the clothesline and with the Knight have a crossbody. Solo then attempt a slam, but Knight get to his feet, preventing. However, Knight struggled to lift Solo from his arms. Solo take a advantage with a crop and Irish wrap. Knight out counters with a boot to face and a drop kick and targeting Solo knees and heart. Knight follows by a clothesline over the top rope on the floor, but then hitting a drop kick to the ropes. Knight sends Solo in the ringside before rolling him back to the ring. Knight attempt to suplex Solo to the floor, but Solo black and lands on a punch to Knight misunderstanding. Solo then sends Knight crashing to the ring post, continuing the intense battle. The match is full swing. Both competitors looks to gain upper hand. As we return to the commercial break, Solo Sikoa and LA Knight as nervous to applying to pressure on his rear opponent have a case. Knight manages to get on his feet and start throwing punches to Solo. However, Knight tries to slam Solo. He collapses under Solo weight and Solo gets a near fall. And after that, Solo follows a belly-to-belly suplex, another near fall, running into the hip. He punches Knight into the corner, deliver a very hard hitting, and Solo then returns to the never hold and trying to maintain control. Knight flights back with punches, but Solo responds with his punch of his own. Irish wrap. Knight counters with a back elbow and go to the turnbuckles. Hitting with a bulldog near fall, Solo recover with a small draw for a cloth and 2 count, and Knight attempt a sunset floor, but Solo remain upright, no going over. Solo misses a sentence splash and Knight moves. Then he misses over splash. And after that, however, just addressing that is critical point, Jimmy Uso runs on attempting to interfere. John Cena arrives to stop Jimmy and hits an attitude adjustment on him. Solo Sikoa takes the advantage and delivers a Samoan spike on Cena, but Knight recovers and hits the BFT to Solo and for the 3 count. And the winner of the match is LA Knight. Knight's celebration is victory, but as it came to turnbuckles, he must do with a spear from Roman Reigns. The show concludes with Roman Reigns standing all over LA Knight. And after that, the show is going to be end. I think the hype of the rumors of this episode, I think is the worst episode of SmackDown I have ever seen in my entire life. So you should rate the episode in my comment section. Let's talk about the video of this in comment section. Please subscribe my channel, The Cult of Wrestling, for the latest news about WWE. Jai Mata Di, Jai Bhagwan Radha Krishna, Jai Bhagwan Ganapati, Jai Bhagwan Radha Krishna, Jai Bhagwan Ram, Jai Mahadev, Jai Bajrang Bali, Jai Bhagwan Shri Mahadev.